Vaibhav Kulkarni, Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today, we are going to discuss about the basics of project management. What is meant by the term project and its management. So let us see some basic fundamental learning outcomes out of this session. At the end of this session, learners will be able to elaborate the scope of project management, including various definitions of project, what do you mean by portfolios, what do you mean by programs. So let us go to that topic where we are going to elaborate various fundamental definitions. Here it goes. So few basic definitions. These definitions are: number one, the portfolio. Portfolio includes the projects, it includes programs and operations managed as a group to achieve the strategic objective. If you see the nearest diagram, here is a representation of how you are going to visualize the project at the bottom and having this much area which is covered under this. This project is encircled by programs which is a bigger portfolio than the projects. Then comes the portfolio. So portfolio is a vertical which includes programs, projects and the subsystems which are there working under this project. Hopefully this concept is now clear to you. So portfolio involves the project, programs and operations which are managed as a group to achieve strategic objectives. So this is very fundamental definition of portfolio, where this vertical specifically focuses on achieving strategic objectives which will give an edge in the market. Okay. Second definition is program. A group of projects and program activities managed in a coordinated way is a program. So a program may include several projects. This is what the underlying statement of a program. So there could be several activities that we want to perform under a program. These are projects, its subsystems as well. So that comes under the title called as program. What is a project? Now, as in the beginning, we have seen that project management, and that's why the word project is very important at this point. It is a temporary endeavor. It's a temporary endeavor with a start and a end. It is a temporary endeavor which is undertaken to create unique product, service or results. What is the outcome of a project? Project is uniquely going to deliver either product, services or results. So this is what the end result of a project. Again, it specifically mentions that it is a temporary endeavor. Temporary endeavor means for a fixed duration of time you are going to work with this type of activity. It is having a start and it is having an end. So basically a project must have a start, the beginning, and it will have an end. So this is start and end, a temporary endeavor which may involve the resources or the organizational units from the same organization, or maybe collaborating with some of the multiple organizations. Okay. Now I think that definition of project is very much clear. A temporary endeavor which is having a definite start and which will be having an end, undertaken to create unique product, service or results. Okay. And it may involve the organizational units or resources from the same, or it may have multiple collaborating organizations which are working together to fulfill the goals and objectives of the project. Okay, project management. Okay, so project management is nothing but it is a science as well as an art. So specifically, we have to have these two domains. It is a science as well as it is an art. The application of knowledge, skills, tools and techniques to project management activities to meet the project requirements. So it is the endeavor which you are taking. These are the activities that you are performing to fulfill the goals and objectives of the project that comes under the project management, causing the things to happen in reality is the project management. Okay, next, project manager. This definition of project manager is clearly it defines the role of the project manager, the person which is authorized by the performing organization. It's the person who is authorized by the performing organization to direct a team accountable for realizing project objectives. Very clearly it defines the role of project manager. Who is this one? He is performing the activities authorized by the performing organization, whosoever may be the parent organization which deploys him for a specific task. He is going to perform these tasks and he is responsible to direct a team which is accountable for realizing the project objectives. Okay, next definition comes project stakeholders. Who are these stakeholders? It includes all the project team members and anyone impacted by or impacting the project. Okay, either it will be impacted by the project or impacting the project. So those many entities which are in and around of the project, they will be the project stakeholders. Okay, next, it's called as triple constraint. To achieve all these basic objectives, the foundation of project management is based on this triangle. So this triangle is basically a triple constraint triangle which is having at the center the quality. Anything that fits for your purpose is what the quality is, and that needs to be achieved with the help of the time, cost and scope. So here is a time, cost and scope that needs to be achieved within a time, cost and scope constraint. Quality needs to be delivered is called as a triple constraint for project management, which is a foundational building block of project management. Next, so project, as we discussed, it based on the temporary endeavor which is undertaken to create unique product, service and results, which involves coordination of single and multiple organization, involving the organizational units and resources from single or multiple organization. Hopefully it is understood. Now, converting a vision or dream or a need to reality based on, now the triple constraints come into picture. What are these? A job that has a beginning and an end, which essentially mention the activity called as time. A specified outcome called as scope. At a stated level of performance, that is what the expectation that must need to be achieved every time is the quality. And the budget with which these activities are performed called as costs. Some examples we can quote: developing a watershed, creating some irrigation facility for the farming, developing new products, that is NPD, new product development, developing agro processing centers, construction of a building, construction of the dams. So all these examples that I am quoting here are nothing but the examples of a project. They are having temporarily started, having an start and end, creating product, services and results, includes single resources or multiple organization resources to happen this. Next, What is project management? Management, as we know, that it is a technique to understand the problems, the need, and controlling the use of resources is nothing but a management. So cost, time, scope, and quality is what again constraints. On basis of that, the management will be there. Project management is the application and knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to the project activities in order to meet the stakeholders' need and expectations from the project. It needs stated part of the project. Very well defined objectives must be there. Needs, expectations, unstated part of the project. That these are the expectations, unstated needs. Completion of the project on time, within budget, without compromising the quality is what is project management. We are now leading to the project life cycle. This is a S curve which is typically shown for the project and its life cycle. As we seen the product life cycle, on the same basis there is a project life cycle which involves distinctly these four stages. So feasibility, then planning and its design, then actual production and its turnover. So a steady start. Here is the stage 1 where feasibility study and all the things that needed, that initiating and planning stage will be over. This is the go decision. Okay, go ahead. Now we can go ahead with the project. Then comes the planning and some part of its execution, which is very well needed before the completion. So major contracts. Then the installation of successful company, and then full operational capacity will be in picture. So these are the project life cycle which comes into picture. References which I used for creating this presentation are S. Chaudhary from Tata McGraw-Hill Project Management book, Narendra Singh Project Management and Control by Himalaya Publishing House, and reference which is PMBOK guide by Project Management Institute, a guide to project management body of knowledge. Thank you.